Hey there, Tall Man Clan. Today we are in York, Pennsylvania. We have Ben's RV Center, and we're going to look at a Wildwood X-Lite. This is model number 263BHXL, so come on. As you see, you got storage up here in the front. The door's not huge, but you could still get a bin in here, and pretty decent storage. What I like about it, look, no prep fee. This is a dry erase surface, so if you want to write notes to somebody or write a checklist as you're packing up to go, you can do that. You've got an awning that covers about 80% of the side, which is pretty decent. You got a step above step. Now notice this is only 2 steps, it's not 3. We'll talk about that more inside. Nice outdoor kitchen with a griddle, little micro fridge, okay? Little surface there on top, double axle. Look, the strong arm, they're manual stabilizations, Jack, but they got the strong arm stabilization system already mounted on this, which is great. There's a secondary door, which we'll show from the inside. When you get around to the back, this is where your water connection is. All right, your spare tire is not on the bumper, it's underneath. There is no ladder, as you can see as well. Backup camera is pre-wired. As you come around to this side, that's where your power is and your sewer connection. Let's meet you all at the front. So here we are at the front. There's another door which accesses the front storage. It's a slightly smaller door. So let's check out the weight. This is a gross vehicle weight of 7,682 pounds and a cargo carrying capacity of 1,873 pounds. That means when this sucker is empty, it's under 5,000 pounds. No, under 6,000 pounds. It's about 5,800 pounds. That's great, empty. Up front, you got two 20-pound propane tanks, electric jack, spot for a couple of batteries, and your battery disconnect is back there. So let's go inside. Now, the reason why this is only a 2-step RV is this is much lower to the ground than standard travel trailers. Most travel trailers, you go up 3 steps. Now, because of that, there's a give and take. One of the gives is your slide is not going to be flush to the floor. Right? The slide has to come over the steel of the frame. And so with this getting lower to the ground, there's less airflow underneath, so it's a little bit easier to pull and tow down the road. But again, your slides are not going to be flush. This is a very unique sofa dinette. We've showed this a few times in the past few days, but we will show you again in case you missed the other videos. As you can see, this is currently in an L configuration, the sofa with a little chaise lounge. And then, but over here, the dinette is currently sort of in an L. You can't really sit here, but watch this. Now you've got a U-shaped dinette in a normal size sofa. I think that's really unique, Lisa.
Yeah, I love it.
Now this does convert down to be a bed. There is storage both underneath your sofa, and the storage has bins under there, so it's easy to get to stuff. And so does underneath the dinette, there's bins. Now the great thing about the bins is it's easy to access stuff and pull it out because these do not lift like a lot of dinette, okay? Then over here we have the kitchen. You got yourself a 50-50 sink with the bar that's here lowered so you can put big pans in there. Nice tall faucet. There's some storage underneath here. It's not huge, but there's still plenty of storage down there. And one drawer right here. Above, you've got a couple cabinets. That's pretty deep, Lisa. Nice frosted glass. Microwave. Look at the sale price, guys. The reason is this is one of their 2022 models. Right, normally we would only cover the current model year, which is 2023, about to be 2024, but Ben's got several 2022 still left. Huge savings, guys, right? It's under 30 grand. Got nice 3-burner stove, oven, and then over here you've got your Everchill 12-volt refrigerator. Before we go any further, let's not forget the entertainment area. Nice place to put a nice big TV. Right, probably put a 50-inch up there, which is great. You do have a Furrion entertainment system here, as well as your fireplace. You do have some storage here too. Okay? So let's turn around and go to the back. As you can see, there are bunks right here. Now this does have one curtain that covers both. All right, some bunks we see each has their own curtain, but this is just one curtain that gives you some privacy. And these are some decent sized bunks, Lisa. These are not tiny bunks.
They are decent size.
Yep.
Look at that.
And as you can see, as Lisa was coming close, the ladder is permanently mounted here, so it's out of the way. There's USB charging ports on both beds, so you can charge your devices. And over here is, well, you know what time it is.
It's time for Tallman's Toilet Test.
If this is your first time catching our videos, I am 6'4", so use my height as reference as we walk around the RV. Drink. All right, I'm sitting on a porcelain foot flush toilet, and as you can see from where my feet are, at my height, there is no issues. One of the reasons is there's a door here, which is great, so you have separate access from the outside to this restroom. So if you're going down the road and you need to stop, you can get access to this bathroom easily. Or if you're entertaining people and you don't want them to outside, you don't want them to come all the way through the RV, you can come in through this door. Right over here to my left is your sort of sink. I was going to call it a corner sink. It's not really in the corner, but it sort of is. You have a little bit of countertop space. I've seen way worse, so not too bad. Underneath, there's some storage here, just in the top section. There normally would be mounted a medicine cabinet in here, but as you can see from the 4 holes, it vibrated off coming down the road getting here. So they can reattach that when it's time. All right, so let's check out this shower. It's already got a little shower mat in there for you. So this is sort of, it's really skinny depth-wise here, or width, if you will, okay? So if you're tall like me, big guy, 6'4", you may have some challenges in a shower this size. Also, you can see as I'm standing, my arm is on the one shelf that's in here. It's right at my height. So for a big person, this could present some challenges. So if you like the layout and the weight and the price, if you're big like I am, just come check it out, all right? It's not bad because there is the top bar here. It's not straight, it's curved, so it does give you a little bit more space up top. Speaking all the way to the top, you could be 6'7", 6'7", and stand in the bubble. You would have to stand in the bubble, but you would be able to take a shower in here. So let's go catch the bedroom, but before we do, there's one thing that we missed, Lisa, the pantry.
We sure did.
It's got a nice big food pantry. I mean, huge, okay? Look at that. The only thing, honestly, I'd like to see is that was 4 and or 5 shelves, right? So, I mean, maybe one big shelf, but a couple, like cans. If you want to put canned goods in there, cans are this tiny. Think of the lost space. So I'd like to see maybe a couple more, or adjustable shelves maybe.
Yeah,
right?
adjustable would be great.
Yep, all right, let's go into the bedroom. All right, so we have seen several models from Wildwood here at Ben's RV. And the bedrooms are all about the same. This is probably a short queen or an RV queen. 72 by 60. So this is an RV queen or a short queen, 72 by 60. If you see where I'm standing, you can't get anything bigger in here or you're not going to be able to get, I mean, even with a shimmy, all right, 80 inches is a standard queen. There's no way to put 80 inches and access this side of the bed without crawling over the bed. Okay, let's go under the bed though first. So as you can see, there's 2 pistons. There's lots of storage underneath, but it's shared storage with the outside storage area. Okay, you do have some bins here at the foot of the bed. There's also sort of what I'm calling a dirty laundry basket, if you will, right here. Oh yeah, yep. I can put shoes right there. My big dirty stinky shoes. Above, a very tiny shelf. As I put my hand in there, it only goes to my watch. So it is a very tiny shelf, no door obviously. So if you're putting clothes up there, left and right, there's hanging space with a bar. There's 110 power inside the closet, and you could probably access that through that point there because obviously I'm assuming you'd want to keep your door shut. You have USB charging ports on either side of the bed. So there you go. There's another Wildwood model that we've never seen, Lisa. Right? Interesting floor plan. Honestly, it looks a little bit like ours, at least from this sort of layout, right? Just a little bit.
A little.
I do like the pantry, and I do like the unique sofa setup with the dinette.
I love that.
That's really, really neat. For me being tall, I'll be honest, for me, this is a little problematic, right? So, I mean, so when I'm getting in and out, I'm going to have to think about it as opposed to just standing up, right? I've actually, when the camera wasn't rolling, I already hit my head pretty good one time. So if you're tall like me, again, just come check it out. for a price like this, $29,995, it's worth checking out, okay? If this is the first time you're finding our channel, guys, you know what to do, right? Thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, become part of the Tall Man Clan. We would really appreciate it, and it helps out the channel a lot, and it costs you nothing. Nothing. It's free. As far as the Tall Man Clan goes, God bless you guys. We really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for hanging with us through thick and thin. Until we see everybody again on the road, be safe.